there guys, how's it going? Dexter here and welcome to this lesson. This is the offbeat bass drum burnout. This exercise I've designed around the kind of concept which is in my new course, which is now available today, the offbeat killer kick grooves number 2, where we're taking offbeat hi-hat grooves 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and kind of like that, and we're applying some really kind of crazy hard bass drum patterns to that, and that course is now available to channel members today. But in this little exercise I've got for you here, it's just a little bit of a taste of what's to come in that course in terms of trying to get the bass drum to do some nasty stuff. So if you look at the notation, it looks like there's a lot going on. The hands are very simple. We're just playing offbeat hi-hats 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and snare drum on beats 2 and 4. So it's 1, nothing on beat 1 in terms of the hands, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and by having that offbeat hi-hat, it creates a little kind of upbeat which sounds cool within a groove. So rather than straight kind of vanilla hi-hats the whole way through, we're just going to play the offbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and you see having that there sounds just adds a new little kind of vibe to the groove. Sounds really cool on the ride. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so it's just trying to get these kind of hand patterns with these complicated patterns happening underneath. But this particular groove, I put some really kind of nasty bits in there. There's a lot of bass drum stuff going on just to really try and push your right foot and see how far you can take it whilst doing this kind of nasty hand pattern on top. So a real kind of challenge for you guys here. Give it a go, see if you can do it. It's worth it because number 1, you get a cool groove, and number 2, it makes you better at the drums. So worth it. Right, we're going to start off with this bass drum on its own. Okay, and you see in the notation we've got 2 little 16th note triplet rests there. Just ignore them for now. So bass drum, there's a little bit of a gap, and then you've got a hi-hat followed by 2 bass drums very quick. So up to there you've got bass, hat, bass, 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 hat, bass, bass, and they're going to be pretty quick. 2 fast bass drums. If you want to get your right foot faster playing groups of 2, I use something called the slide technique, which is where I start low down the pedal, I do a little tap with my ankle there, and I'm sliding my foot up and stomping down with the full weight of my leg. So that's the technique I use. Some people use a heel-toe technique, swivel techniques, there's all these kind of bass drum techniques. But for anyone that's wanting to kind of obsess over the foot technique stuff, you can do all of this heel down, okay, or just by stomping and playing 2 notes. If I just play that boom, da, da, so that's with no fancy techniques other than I'm playing heel down and I'm pushing the pedal down. So if you can do it that way, it doesn't mean you need any fancy stuff. It's just when I play heel up to get a bit more volume, I do slide up the pedal a little bit. So get into that kind of thing if you want to play it a bit louder, but people really agonize over the foot technique and spring tension and stuff. Put the practice in. That's where the main amount of your work needs to go in. You just need a little bit of looking at spring tension and technique. So, but anyway, that's that pattern just there. So kick, hat, kick, going into a left hand snare, nice and loud. So kick, hat, kick, left hand, all linear up to this point. So one thing at a time. And make sure it's the 16th note triplet feel. So you've got hat, kick, snare. So it's da-ga-ga-ga, da-ga-ga-ga. It's all kind of straight notes there. Da-ba-ba-ga, da-ba-ba-ga. What we don't want is da-ga, da-ba-ba-ga. Try and keep it all da-da-da-da. All those notes right next to each other. Kick, bit of a gap, hat, kick, snare. So you could even just work on that 4-note phrase, hat, kick, snare. And that's me doing it heel down just to show you don't need fancy stuff. Fancy techniques to pull it off. I just do it to get a bit more volume, sliding up. So, and then after that we have another kick, and the rest of it's all kind of straight 16th notes. We have kick, hat, kick, snare, and then it's going to be hat on its own, kick on its own, kick on its own. So hat, kick, and then we've got a bass drum and a hi-hat together. So up to there we've got hat, kick and hat, dipper boom boom, dipper boom boom. And then to finish off 4-note phrase here, we're going to have snare with the left hand, kick, hi-hat with the right hand, kick. So the last 4 notes there, really good fun to play. Left, kick, right, kick. So there's a lot of this kind of alternation between the hands and the bass drum, really kind of key component to get on the drums. If you just sat there and you're not next to your drums, just try right hand, right foot, and try and alternate between them, and then try left hand, right foot. See if you can get them alternating. Your brain will automatically try and get you to play them at the same time, but we want to try and separate them out because that's going to help us do a lot of cool advanced stuff on the drums. So, and then putting all that together, so kick, hat, kick, snare, I'll call that the first bit, and then we're going to have hat, kick, and then kick and hat together, I'll call that part 2, and then part 4 is the left kick, right kick. So up to there, boom, da-ba-ga, tippa boom boom, ba boom ba boom, ba boom ba boom. That doesn't make any sense, but anyway. So, but that's the groove that we've got that. Once you put it all together, and then when you repeat it, obviously you've got that bass drum at the end, the left kick, right kick, and then what's the first note? Another kick. So you've actually got kind of 2 kicks in a row there, going from the last note to the first note, catches a lot of people out. Taking you back into the start, and then just speed it up. What is it again? Boom, boom. Then take it to the right. Then try and just work it into your playing. So if you want to check out that course, guys, it goes a little bit more into this. I've got the offbeat hi-hat killer kick grooves #1, which kind of introduces you into this a bit more. And then the new course that is out today, the offbeat killer kick grooves #2, goes into it in a lot more. It goes to a much more advanced level, and that's where I was trying to take you. I've actually got 2 more courses written that are going to be coming out, which then take this a step further and start mixing the ghost note courses that we did with the offbeat stuff with the bass drum stuff as well to create some really, really awesome stuff. I've not really talked about the left hand much today. It's just been 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But imagine doing this stuff with a load of intricate ghost note stuff in there. Yeah, that's all coming out. So check that all out. It's all going to be available to channel members. Again, click that join button if you want more information. Please subscribe if you're new. You guys take it easy, and I will see you next time.